Not a golfer, Coach, but obviously you like the idea of getting a team together in a setting like this.
Yeah, very much so. The guys, even yesterday, we did some team building before we left for here. It was good. Players enjoyed it, got something out of it, and yeah, last night they got a little meal, relaxed, and today they were hard at work, real focused. We all wanted to go through a few defensive things. To clarify some things that players had asked at. So they're very engaged. They really care about the details, and it's really fun to coach, to be honest with you. And now it's time that they've done the job, to go out and not leave anybody behind, and have fun and continue building this group and the chemistry that we're hoping to get as fast as we can.
How important is it for a young group, a team that has got some turnover but also some young players to get integrated together?
It's everything. If you don't have it, you got nothing. Plain and simple. You can practice as hard as you can. You can have the best players you can, but if you don't have those intangibles that create the bonds, you're not going to perform. It's impossible, and that's why it's a team game. You know, if you're a tennis player, it's a whole different story. You know, the chemistry you got to have is with yourself and your performance. But when you're in a context of a team game, everything is intermeshed, and it's everybody influences everybody, and that's where the chemistry in the relationships and the leadership, all those intangibles, are the ones that give you success or no success. So that's why it's so big, and I think it's a great gesture from our GM to allow us to be able to come down here and get us the best start possible in that respect.
It seemed like the atmosphere was a little lighter at practice, guys having a little more fun. Is that maybe a product of the change of setting?
All I know is that the guys have been really focused on creating stuff off ice, not just on ice. And now what you're seeing is that it's the repercussions of that, of their work, of their focus, of making sure that we have a group that sticks together. And so I think when you have that approach, it translates into working hard but having fun at it.
Gabe, putting on your sports psychologist hat, these retreats, there's some people who say you can never get 22 guys to like each other, but these retreats are really about getting 22 guys to understand they need each other and they have to respect each other. From a sports psychology standpoint, is that really how, is that the point?
Oh, there's way more than that, to be honest with you. It's one of the points, but the thing is you can't perform at your best if you don't know the people you're working with. And that doesn't matter if you're in the business world or you're in the hockey world or it's with your family. You know, the less you put emphasis on the relationships, you don't have something that holds together. And those retreats, they're for that, to give you the most minutes in the shortest amount of time together. The time thing is huge. Right now it's the beginning. So we don't want to wait in a month and a half before we start giving the players the best opportunities to create those bonds. And so it all starts with the individual, and to figure them out, you got to be with them. And it's the same for me here. I get the opportunity because we're always together. Hey, a 5-minute with this guy here, a 10-minute with this guy there, which you don't get, in a normal setting. And it's not just about the fun. I mean, there's no better bonding than laughing, of course. But I think it's more about the frequency of the talks that you can have amongst players and staff. It's not just amongst the players. I'll be honest with you, we're in there with them, and we need to be, and I need to get to know the new guys, whether they're young guys or whether they're trades that we've made. Our biggest mandate as a staff was to get to know our guys the best we can in the shortest amount of time possible. And like I said, those opportunities when you retreat, they're the same in a couple. Why do couples retreat? It's because when they're at home through their stuff, you get caught up in the everyday life, and you actually almost never talk. And you go on retreats with your couples, it's because you need it. And I think it's the same for a team. So the minute you're not alone, what you do, you need to spend time with the others.